Hello, it's Victoria from Coastal Themes, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Framer's new Workshop plugin. So we had actually tried Workshop a bit. I actually recorded a whole other video, and I think what I was doing wrong was that I was using Workshop for very complex and very creative things, and maybe my prompts weren't correct, but in this video I'm going to be using Workshop for something that I think it's better suited to. While you can use their prompts here, like animated clock, scroll progress, things like that, I think what it's really great for, and what I've seen other people using it for, is creating things which you usually have to create a component for with different variants and prototype them to link together. And so the thing that came to my mind was a accordion, wherein whichever accordion is expanded, a different image is shown. So I've got this prompt that I wrote earlier: make an accordion with an image that changes depending on which accordion is expanded, provide fields for content and images. So that means that I can just adjust it from the right hand panel, and also apply a smooth animation on expansion and collapse. So this is Workshop. Let me actually show you how I open this. You hit Command K, I'm on a Mac, or you can go to File, Plugins, browse all plugins, and you can search Workshop and it will pop up here. So I'm going to type in my prompt. It's also good to know that you can change the AI model you're using. I've got it set to GPT. You can set it to Claude if you want kind of those different impacts. So GPT is fine for this. I'm going to go ahead, and it brings up a little kind of modal on the left hand side of your frame. So you can see this here, and it's kind of showing the code being written. And the great thing about Workshop is that you can always re-access this kind of AI chat and interface to make edits later on. And of course you can view the custom code in the assets panel, which I will show you after this. So you can see it's creating the whole thing, not a single piece of effort required from my side. So this might be really good for things that you also have been using ChatGPT for, to just create little components or calculators. I tried a calculator before and I think it's really good. And so I think simple things that aren't too creative, because creative things require a lot of prompting, and I just want quick things I can do without even having to deal with the pain of like AI glitch. So this is what I have, and this is what it's given me. I'm not a fan of like the way it's formatted. There might be different ways to sort it, but let's just give it a few visual prompts. So remove the background. That's much better. So that's kind of more in keeping with the theme. I think we do have an accordion down here, but this is more in keeping. The great part about this is that I've got this, but it's not just that I have to customize the content in here or in the code. And the code, of course, is here. It's my image accordion. And everything is customizable from this right-hand panel. So you can see here, image accordion is my component, and I can click in, and all of the content I can change here. So assume this is an FAQ. And I can also adjust the image. So I'm going to actually use Unsplash. We'll just pick something random. And then if I hit preview, you can see here, this is my first accordion open. The second one, the image changes. The third one, the image doesn't change. I haven't changed it yet. So let me just customize the rest of the content quickly. You could add things like setting a field for which accordion is open by default. You could set any field that would make it easier for you to adjust the content while you're editing. So question 1, question 2, the image changes. Question 3, ooh, the image hasn't changed. Let's check that out. Did I definitely change it? I did. Interesting. Let's try that one more time. So it's changing for question 2. It's not changing for question 3. So we do have an issue. Let's head back. Let's just make it double check itself. Hopefully that is the correct prompt. Okay. We will preview it again. Question 1, question 2, question 3. There we go. So just need a little nudge. I have noticed that this has a background blur, so we can say removal drop shadows, not background blurs. Remove all drop shadows. So that's a quick styling fix. So you can get it to where you need it quite easily, actually. No drop shadows anymore. So actually, if I were to, let's duplicate a section, and there we go. And let's drag this in. And we can even pull it to width and make it, actually, we'll make it full width, 100%. So now we can see it in a section, which is epic. And then let's check out responsiveness. So that's tablet, and mobile is not looking the best. So how can we adjust it for mobile? Please make the image stack above the accordance. It's actually ruined. Has it actually done that? Does it? I'm going to use one of their suggested prompts. And it's kind of re-prompted itself. So at the time I did this before, I did have a few errors. So hopefully, let's see how mobile's looking. There we go, so much better. So the container, actually I've got it in, isn't hugging the content. I like that you can make this container, it's not like when you use a third-party plugin, you can't really adjust the height and width to fit the content. You kind of have to use a fixed height. That is Framer Workshop. I've used it for something super simple. If you've tried anything else, if you're finding that it's just not meeting the mark for certain things, please comment below. If there's anything specific or in particular you want me to try, then let me know, and I will definitely do that for you guys in a later video. But yeah, that is it. That is Framer Workshop, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!